Our Trades and Apprenticeship Career Class is a 7-week program. It's free to our students, and it's an introductory prep program for the construction trades. We offer a hands-on training component as a way for students to really gain deep experience in the field, feeling what it feels like to be a construction worker.
So what we're doing here, we're working in conjunction with the nonprofit called the Rebuilding Center. We're going to be taking out some of the rafters on the upper floors. Our focus today is very, very much on safety.
I've been teaching at Oregon Tradeswomen for about 8 years. We also have other contract field instructors that are professional tradeswomen.
We're trying to extrapolate from this to figure out what our roof opening is. And we want those 4-foot widths to lie in between these perfectly. You can go in this classroom and read up as much as you want, but if you're not in the field doing it and applying it and experiencing with your body the process, it's not going to gel.
Construction culture is all about being loud and really clear about what your needs are.
Ready? Yep. Coming down.
Women's training doesn't often include yelling and being direct with each other. So that's something that we really stress through the course of the program.
Tell us when you got it.
Got it. Got it.
There's a physical component because the industry expects you to be fit enough to do the work.
1, 2, 3.
You are using your body in a way that you probably have never used your body before. It is your tool, it is your livelihood, and you have to build it. Our message through the course of our program is that you're an industrial athlete. I think one of the more challenging parts of teaching the hands-on training is balancing education with efficiency. It's hard to model the pace that the industry moves at in an educational environment.
You have a system, yeah?
Yes.
See if we can speed it up 5%, just 5%.
So when the student figures something out, when they have a method, I'll then press them to move a little bit quicker.
Okay, this needs to get done quickly. I want to move on to the next task. Let's go.
Most of the students that come to our program have very little tool experience. When we're teaching the students to use the tools, it is very much about throwing them in and having them do it.
There's the X, so
cut it on this side of the line.
they're learning layout and framing. Everything from reading a tape measure to knowing the technique of swinging a hammer and the why of that process.
So you could have just done that, maybe. No.
I think when I first started teaching the hands-on component of our program, what I learned very quickly is that if your expectation is high, the performance will be high. There's no reason why a student who has never had their hand on a tool can't immediately be productive on the job site.
The challenges I face is speaking in a way that they can understand, but building on their knowledge as you go, so that they understand the principles behind what they're doing. So when you're framing, you're always thinking about what the finished product is and how everything's going to lay out.
We want to teach our students to think critically. We want to teach our students to assess the situation themselves.
So I want to start down here, and I just want to start pulling these rafters out. But first I want you to each take a really close look at how they're fastened at this point.
This is an industry that really values independence, and it values that forethought. And sometimes women need the permission to take charge.
You do need to probably take this pony wall out unless we can twist it from up there.
I think one of the benefits of this industry is that nothing is ever the same. And that's intimidating at first, and it's thrilling by the time you gain some confidence.
So this one's different from the last one in what way? Yes, so how are we going to deal with that?
Yeah, we got to make sure that side doesn't come falling down. So someone on that side.
Okay, now we have a plan.
There's sort of element of safety integrated into everything that we do.
Have we identified any more hazards? We're going to be working in the open sun upstairs, yes?
Yes.
So it's our job to stay hydrated as workers. So this is why I keep my vehicle packed with, extra water and sunscreen. It's just in my trucks.
We want to train our students that their workday is a series of micro decisions, and every one of those decisions contributes to their safety and the safety of their coworkers. And if we can get them in the mindset that making these small decisions is part of the industry expectation, then we've done our job.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Because there aren't that many women in the construction industry, it's important for our students to see women doing this work. And this is an opportunity for our students to watch our instructors out in the field who are skilled They know what they're doing, they are representatives of the industry, and at that point the student can picture themselves doing the work.
Right on, girl. Now let's get that guy over here.
The benefit of the hands-on component of our training is that eventually they will develop the confidence that they can learn how to learn anything. So they can go onto a job site and they may not have done that task before, but they're confident enough in their own skills that they realize that they can learn it.
Having them go through the process and go from not being able to even get a hammer on a nail to throwing in a bunch of framing nails and putting together a wall and knowing that they can do that, I think that instills some confidence.
2, 3.
I think one of the more effective parts of our program is our evaluation process. At the end of each workday, our instructors offer feedback to the students in the form of an evaluation. And part of our training in the classroom is how to accept that feedback as an opportunity to grow.
You guys did a tremendous job. Just really, really impressive. So we were being very surgical and deliberate as a learning exercise. If we did this for a living, we would not be taking each individual connection out like that. But I saw improvement, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for efficiency. I'm looking for things to change by the end of the day, and I saw that with everyone.
What I want other programs to know is that if they expose women to these trades, if they train them, if they let them know that you belong here, the industry will benefit from having these people in the trades.